Hi guys, Amy Mascott here of teachmama.com with another reading tip for you. Today's tip is how to rock poetry. 3 fun ways that you can rock poetry with your kids during your nightly read-alouds. And I'm going to show you what I mean. Sometimes picking up a poetry book like this and reading it cover to cover may be a little bit daunting. Maybe your kids might not seem interested. Who knows? Maybe you've never even read poetry with your kids, and that's okay. So these 3 ways are just ways you can start to introduce poetry to your kids so it's not so maybe overwhelming. First way, so with a book like this, it's a compilation of lots of poems on each page. Take turns with your kids. Have one child pick a poem on these 2 pages and read that. The next child picks a poem on these 2 pages and you read that. The next child, and so on. We did this because sometimes bedtime reading, we only had 10 minutes aside. And if you read all the poems, it could get a little bit long. So have each child choose a poem and then you'll go through the book and explore new poems each time you read that book. The second one, for books like this, which are huge poetry books, a little bit overwhelming with a little bit more lengthy poems, take turns flipping and stop. And have your child choose that way. And maybe you start off by saying, okay, everybody's going to be able to flip and pick 3 poems tonight, and then it's bed. Just kind of so that they know how many they're going to be able to do. Flip, stop, and pick. And go that way. The third way that we sometimes manage poetry and explore is just by focusing on one poem at a time. And we might choose one that's kind of medium length. It depends on how much time we have, but maybe everybody reads it. Maybe we do multiple readings of that one poem. Talk a little bit about what it means, or maybe do a kind of combination, 2 poems about a similar subject, like these 2. This collection has a lot that are paired nicely. These 2 are about sports. Maybe read these 2, talk about them. You read one, have your child read it again. The multiple readings is great with poetry because each time you read, you can emphasize different words, play with different phrasing, that kind of thing. So 3 easy ways to hopefully bring poetry into your read-alouds this month, which is National Poetry Month. My challenge to you is just try one of them, you guys. Pick up one poetry book from the library this month and celebrate poems with your kids. You may be surprised how it goes. Follow the hashtag RaiseAReader and we will see you next time.